of the season. For those of you joining DFA recently, I'll explain. We do a webinar every week to discuss the topic that we'll be training you guys on for the week. As most of you now have done 2 weeks of pre-season with us, you know that we are going to be playing, we're going to have a change of formation, so we're going to be playing 5-3-2. This webinar, we will start discussing the benefits of playing from the back. Why five-man defense? The popularity of the five-man defense has come up recently since Conte took over at Chelsea and won the Premiership with it. What you have to understand is in football, these kind of trends are becoming cycles. It's not the first person to play a five-man defense, but where five-man defense originates from is to counter a three-man attack. So a lot of coaches have looked at the modern footballer who played a three-man attack and started to play five-man defense. As most of you guys have watched last season's webinars, you understand we're very much big fans of Johan Cruyff and total football. And total football is becoming more and more popular, hence a five-man defense. Don't forget, formation has to be fluid and the players will be moving. So what you start with is not exactly how you play throughout the game. But what a five-man defense gives you is a playmaking goalkeeper, a playmaking sweeper, good footballers on the ball in central defense, and very versatile fullbacks. So in this webinar, we're going to look at the roles of the different players to explain how it should be played and why it should be played. The first aspect of playing a five-man defense and the very important role of the goalkeeper. Goalkeepers in recent years have become sweeper keepers, to understand that concept, but more often now, a keeper is called a player keeper. Your goalkeeper is the first line of defense and the first line of offense. He has to be a football playing goalkeeper. He has to be able to receive the ball under pressure and start the offense when we have the ball. The second important player in this formation is clearly the sweeper. The sweeper has been added into this defense so he can cover the fullback when he comes out, or he can cover the central defender when he comes out. So the sweeper is a line of defense and a line of offense. He will step into midfield when we have the ball and drop into defense when we don't have the ball. The sweeper plays a critical role in this formation. Okay, not to forget, this is still a defensive formation, and these two central defenders play a huge part in this formation being successful. When the goalkeeper has the ball, they are the first options he will play to. Obviously, defensively, they're the first line of defense, but also they can step into midfield, allowing us to overload the midfield and cover the sweeper when he goes forward. These guys will drop here to cover him, or drop here to cover the attacking wingback. A central defender has to defend, but also be very quick to be able to cover the wingbacks in this formation. Last but not least, when you overload in defense and have a five-man defense, you obviously sacrifice offensively. One of the most important roles is the wingback. The wingback in this formation and in modern football is both a winger and a fullback. And it's very important that you have players with very high stamina and speed that can do that role. They have to join in the attack and very much cover the defense, because clearly the opposition team will be looking to exploit these spaces when you're playing a five-man defense. To play this formation successfully, fullbacks are critical, or wingbacks. But again, it goes back to the modern football. That completes the first webinar of the season. Please take 5 minutes to watch this webinar to understand what we've been working on the football pitch, and very importantly, take the 5-minute quiz at the end. Come back to us with the answers.